Hello everyone, welcome back to the second video of statistics for data science. So in this particular video we are going to discuss about the types of statistics. So basically there are two types of statistics. So the very first one is descriptive statistic, and the second is inferential statistic. Okay, so actually what is this descriptive statistics? So this is a statistics which uh, are related to like analyzing the data and summarizing the data, or we can say summarizing the data. There are many things we can do with the help of the descriptive statistic, like we can do like organizing the data, analyzing the data in the forms of numbers and graphs. Okay, in the forms of numbers of graphs. Okay, so like some as we know, some kinds of graphs are like what? Your bar graph, histograms, pie charts. Okay, we can CDF, PDF. Okay, we will discuss this later. Okay, so these kinds of techniques or graphs we used in this descriptive statistics. So basically after doing this, like summarizing the data, analyzing the data, we present to the stakeholders. Okay, how your company performed like this time. Okay, uh, there are some examples of we can say that like in descriptive statistic, the we can say like first, this is nothing but your measure of central tendency, measure of central tendency. So what is this measure of central tendency? You know, measure of central tendency usually uses the techniques like mean, median, and mode. Okay, now there are some more. That is nothing but second example we can talk about measure of dispersion technique. What are those? Variance, standard deviation. Okay, this is called, this comes under the your nothing but called descriptive statistic. Okay, now we will go with inferential statistics. What is that? We will look the definition of the inferential statistic. So actually inferential statistics is nothing but your, it deals with like conclusion, or we can say the or inference using some experiments. Okay, using some experiments. This is your nothing but inferential statistics. There are some experiments like jet test. Don't worry about this, we will look further. Okay, Z test, T test, these all are your experiment. Okay, so to understand this, let's take an example of a college. Okay, suppose we have a college, okay, where we are having something called like around 1000 students. You have a college, there are 1000 students in your college. Suppose election is going on, election has to be happened there. So there is some time to declare the result of the, like someone is standing for the president of the college. So your task, motive, your core idea is want to see who would be the president of the college, would be the president of the college. And to do, what you can do is, you can go and ask every student, every 1000 student, that who can be the president of the college. But in your college there are 1000 students, so it is not possible that you will go to every student and ask them about the election. So now here you may say that, yes, it is possible, but you can go and ask with 1000 students, you can say it's possible. But let's suppose in place of 1000 students there are 10,000 students. How? Then it is possible? No, of course not. So to take the thoughts of each 1000 student, what you will do is, like, you will take some samples from all these 1000 students. Okay, so sample, like from these 1000 students, let's suppose that you had taken samples like 50 students. Okay, or you had taken like 100 students, and make one sample. Okay, 50 students or 100 students, this is your sample, and ask them about the election. Okay, ask them about the election. Suppose you created 3 or 4 seats there, or we can say that you created 3 to 4 groups of from the sample data, of the sample data, and then you start taking survey. After taking the data all from these 3 groups, let's say all this from these 3 groups, you will find the total percentage of students data. Okay, who got the higher percentage of winning. Okay, who got the higher percentage of winning. That is, you are taking some sample data. What is this sample, and what is this population? We will discuss in the next video, but before now, see, this is your 1000 students, this is your population data. Okay, among these 100,000 students, you are taking 50 students, this is your sample data. So you are taking some sample data from where? From the population, and using it, right? So we are just inferencing, or we are just concluding some information, okay, that who will win this election. So if I can tell you, like, inferential statistic is nothing but from the total population we take some sample data, okay, and then after performing some operations on this sample data, okay, we come up with the final result. This is your result. Okay, this is your what? This is your inferential statistics. Okay, now let's understand some examples of we understand the examples of what inferential statistic. Let's understand some example of descriptive statistic. Suppose we have a data of height, let's say like given 180 centimeter, 170 centimeter, 162 centimeter, and 150 centimeter. Let's take 165 centimeter. Let's take 160 centimeter. Like this we have a data. Now in the case of descriptive statistic, see what you will do, you will find in descriptive statistic we will be finding like nothing but mean. Okay, we will be finding median. Okay, and of this particular sample, let's say this is sample is. Okay, so we will be finding mean, median of the height of this particular sample in what, in centimeter. Average is nothing but your mean. Okay, so how can we relate these things to the inferential statistic, this example? So in inferential statistics, by considering these heights from this sample, we can calculate what will be the average height of the 1000 students. Suppose like 1000 students as we are taken for the election, the same students we are taking to calculate the heights. So from these 1000 students, what we will take, we will take some sample and we will find mean, median, then it will give me the descriptive statistic. And for in inferential statistics, by considering these heights from this sample, we can calculate like what is the average height of these 1000 students. This is my what, inferential statistic. Okay, so these are the key differences between inferential statistics and your descriptive statistics. Okay, thanks for watching this video. We will see the next topic in the next video.